There it is. There it is. Let's do this shit. Time to get up and at 'em. Can't be lazy. Can't stay in the house. Gotta get moving. Gotta get grooving. Gotta get this paper. Gotta get doing this shit. Gotta entertain you people. And some of y'all really pick up the slack for a lot of other people. People like Adriana, first one in the room, channel member. Thank you so much, Adriana. Good morning. Good morning, Sam Malouf and Margie Blog. Good morning. Shout out to the channel members. Jeanette Schrainer out there in Glasgow. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. Stephanie Gray, good morning. ABX Girl, good morning. Sally Scipio, welcome. Good morning. Thanks for becoming a channel member as well. Dave in Bangor, Maine, good to see you. Good morning. Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls, good morning. Quacky Snacks, good morning. M8R, good morning. Ann F, Robert T, good morning. Arjun Luaha, good morning. Let's get motivated. Let's get this going there, Mem Satobe, Cleveland Rocks. Good to see you. Good to see you, AV99. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I will have a good tour, Stephanie, because I'm hanging out with all of you guys for the next. Let's do 25 minutes. Maybe longer. Maybe 30. Good morning, people. It is a Wednesday. It is a Wednesday. Good morning, John Lore. How did the tour, well, I didn't have 70 people. I had to divvy up 70 people. So I ended up having 16 out of the 70. And it went pretty good. Planet Savers, good morning. It went pretty good yesterday. Everyone at least thanked me. Good morning, Trisha. How's the Upper West Side going? The sun came out. It was gloomy about an hour ago. Now the sun has come out. That's how you know it's going to be a fantastic fucking day. Tinkerbell, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hate using the term hump day because I work on Saturdays. But if you work in the office world, which I don't miss at all, happy hump day. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Welcome. Good morning. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the channel members. And yesterday, y'all were so kind yesterday. I'm pretty sure now I have a taxi cab going to and from Hart Island. But let's get this going, all right? Y'all got to have a wonderful day, all right? Y'all got to have a beautiful day. You got to have a productive day. You got to take charge of this day. Yeah, I do get Monday off. I do get Monday off. Monday's my Sunday. Sunday and Monday are my days off. I try never to work Sundays or Mondays. Mondays is kind of malleable, but I try not to work on Mondays. And right, exactly. Thanks. I know, right? What a start. Exactly. Good to see you, Donna. Welcome. Some of y'all really pick up the slack for some people who watch me on the regular, so I appreciate that. Good morning, Donna. Welcome. I am powered off of a medium black coffee, no sugar, no milk. I somehow got my order mixed up this morning, so I'm kind of bouncing off the walls. And I know after the tour I'm going to have an epic, anyway. Let me not give you guys too much TMI. Good morning, Army Ann. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. You got to have a great fucking day. Actually, I already had a good day today because New York's very own Greg Mocker left a comment on my picture on Instagram this morning. He enjoyed the tour of the cherry blossoms, so I appreciate that. Good to see you, John the Beagle Dad. I hope you have a fabulous day as well, right? A staggered shift, you're good with it? Hells yeah, off of the weekend. That's a beautiful thing. Alan Borges from Brazil. Boa tarde, Brazil. Robin, good to see you. Oh, Robin is already being stupid, so there we go. There you go, Robin. Have a great one. You can say that in the next live stream. Good to see you there, Bubblegum Batty. Good morning. Yeah, it's today the last day of April. I thought tomorrow was the last day of April. Governor's Island is in our future. Governor's Island is in our future. You're going to do plenty of walking. Nice. I'll be doing plenty of walking later on today. I think today we're going to go up the east side. We're going to go up like Orchard Street Way. We'll see what's going on at Elizabeth Street Garden, and then we'll finally get to the Macy's Flower Show today. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Brian Davis. Good morning. That's right. Grateful Rising. That's fucking right. Great minds think alike. Grateful Rising, people. Grateful rise in Ireland. Hope luck goes with you too as well, Dave. Good to see you. Good afternoon, sir, out there in Ireland. Good to see Activity 79. Welcome. Awesome. Okay, you got to get something in? Okay, awesome. I'll be doing a lot of walking. I'll be doing a lot of cycling. Cycling and walking. That's my life, right? But you're going to have a great day, guys. You watching this live stream, you're going to have a fantastic day. Oh, that's right. I got to check out the Snowman storefront on 74 Orchard Street. So, yeah, we're going to go up Orchard Street today and then make our way over to, what is that place called? Washington Square Park. I don't take any allergy medications. The pollen is, but Arjun Alowaha with a $5 super chat. Arjun Alowaha, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Arjun. Thank you so much for the first tip of the day. Sisio bello, buongiorno, buongiorno Italy, ciao. Hope you have a great day. Good to see you, Nova Rain. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, Oleg out there in Dnipro. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone has a great freaking day today. Hope everyone has a great freaking day. My life is nothing but walking and riding bikes and talking. Good morning, Fairy Mary. Welcome. Mimi, you have a great day too, Mimi. You have a great day too. If you're going to work, don't work too hard, all right? Do me a favor. Take charge of the day, people. It's time to take charge. It's time to put the day into submission nice and early before 9 o'clock Eastern time. So it is going to be a beautiful day here. 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. Yeah. I'm not going to be really hot today. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Georgia. Hope you have a great day. Good morning, sir. Yeah. It's going to be another crazy day on the bike tour, another crazy day doing the live stream. And yeah, it's nice 72 down there in Florida. Good. That's cold for Florida. Is this in Manhattan? Yes, this is Manhattan. A carpe diem, seize the day, Brian. That's right. Was it last night's walk? Oh, you went for last night. Gorgeous went for a walk. Nice, Margie. Power of positivity. Keep it positive, people. That's all. We only get one chance at this nonsensical thing we call life. And why be bitter and angry? Seize the day with the power of positivity. That's right, Tinkerbell. Positive vibes all around, people. You got this. You got this. You know, if you're feeling a little unsure right now, you got this. All right? Let me tell you that right now. You got this. Legend Gaming. Bro! Hello, bro. Let's see here. You've been doing exercise 30 minutes on the exercise bike recently, a few times a week. Awesome. Listen, please be humble to everyone. That's what I do every day, Legend Gaming. I guess you don't know who I am. I am a New York City-based live streamer. My name is dutchmazz. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide, and I'm a IRL live streamer based here in New York City. And I always have to keep it humble and positive and all that good stuff. So I am contractually obligated to keep it chill and relaxed and positive, and I'm always humble. I never, yesterday y'all were so kind on the live stream yesterday with all your donations. It really does humble me as a content creator, how the kindness that you guys have. And I'm telling you guys, all you channel members, all you people who leave super chats and PayPals, y'all pick up the slack for a lot of people who just consume. And I really do appreciate that as a content creator, because it makes me want to do more creative content. But Phyllis, good morning. I hope you're having a great one, Phyllis. Right, Activity 79, I appreciate that. Yeah, the Sunad's got the alarm this morning. Let's see here. Okay. Good to see you, Stephanie Gray. Welcome. Nebul, bonsoir. Bienvenue, Nebul. Bienvenue. Good to see you. Thanks for waking up with me, Nebul. Oh, thanks for, I hope you're having a great day out there in the south of France, Nebul. Enjoying the salt air. I appreciate that, Nova Rain. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nova Rain. We're going to do this shit, right, guys? Thank you so much for the heart emojis. We're going to do this shit together. There's the heart emoji. It's like Periscope days. Oh, my God. You see this, Nebul? Remember Periscope? Oh, my God. It's just like Periscope days out here. Good morning, Damien. 23 degrees. That's warm. 23. Is that 23 Fahrenheit or Celsius? It's either really warm or really cold. Derek, good to see you. Good morning out there in Glasgow. A day at work there, Nebul. Awesome. Let's get this shit going. Let's get this shit cooking. It's time to get this shit cooking. It's 9 a.m. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time. We got to do this shit. The sun is fucking shining. You better not stay home. Can't stay home. Right? You got to stay home all day? Yeah, roasting. Oh, it's hot. All right, so you're roasting. And activities 79 with a 10 Swedish krona super chat. Activity 79, thank you so much for the very generous 10 Swedish kronars. Thank you so much for today's 10 kronar club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big 10 Swedish kronar super chat. Much, 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 much appreciated there, Activity 79. You work from home. Nice. Nice. I eventually, hopefully one day, hope to work from home doing these nonsensical live streams. How awesome would it be just for me to play truck sim all fucking day? Good morning, Jeff Ace. Hope you have a great one, Jeff. Seize the freaking day, all right, people? It's time. It's time. It's time to grab the day by the balls, tell them who's boss, toss some people off the boats, take names. Oh my goodness, Adriana. Y'all paid for my breakfast. Thank you, guys. And Adriana with a $5 super chat. Adriana, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much there. Adriana, you already bought my coffee this morning. My black coffee with no sugar and no milk. Hot black coffee with no sugar and no milk. So, yeah, truck sim for the win, right? Yeah. In a perfect world, right? Right, Activity 79 in a perfect world. Adriana, thank you so much. Y'all bought my breakfast this morning, so thank you. They changed up my $6 meal deal. It's now bacon, egg, and cheese instead of sausage, egg, and cheese. I'll deal with the bacon, though. I will deal with the bacon. That's a dog's bark. Washbiar from Germany. Guten Tag, Germany. Good morning, Germany. Good to see you, Washbiar. Arshan, I hope you have a great day, too, man. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. Ooh, there's the coffee. There's the coffee. There it goes. I took a big swig of the coffee when I walked out of the train just now. Good to see you, Nasir from Kuwait. Hello. Good to see you from Kuwait. Yeah, but you're going to have a great day. You're watching this right now? Is it afternoon where you're watching? Is it the evening where you're watching? You're going to have a great evening and night and afternoon. And just let's just get this out of the way. I can't believe it's Wednesday. I can't believe how fast this day is going. I can't believe that tomorrow is Thursday. I can't believe that in a couple of days it's going to be May. And I can't believe it's not butter. Anyway. That's for the Duchess. That's for the Duchess. But, yeah, I went to bed kind of early, so I'm really tired. And, I got pretty good sleep. And I don't know. I guess today's question, I was pondering this last night. Right, I can't believe tomorrow. Is tomorrow May? Is today the last day of April? Well, I thought tomorrow was the last day of April, but I guess it might be today. Chilly but sunny in Toronto. Nice, Glenn. Glenny. Good to see you, Glenny. Good morning. You're more than welcome, Quacky Snacks. Is it better to have a smaller positive audience than a massively large negative audience? I like a positive audience. I don't know if I could take the adoration or insults of people just for money doing TTS. I don't know. Nasir, I'm sorry for your loss, Nasir. My deepest condolences, Nasir. My deepest condolences. Hang in there. Hang in there. The best is yet to come. Just hang in there, man. I know it may seem tough right now, but hang in there. You got this. But my deepest condolences, Nasir. But Margie Blah with a $10 super chat. Margie Blah, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. I appreciate that, Margie. You motivate me, Margie. So thank you, Margie, with the big $10 super chat. You motivate me. Remember that. So you're more than welcome, Margie. You got this, Margie. You got this. You're gonna have a fantastic freaking day. All right. You're gonna take charge of the day. You're gonna grab the day like it's a mold of clay and you're going to mold a beautiful sculpture. And you're not even going to realize it. It's just going to happen with the power of positivity. Margie, thank you so much for the big with the big $10 super chat. But right, small positive audience, a small positive audience is much more it's much more not redeeming. I'm thinking of the rewarding. A small audience, a small positive audience, is so much more rewarding than a large, massively negative audience. There is a thing on the internet, or a genre of live streamers on the internet, where they go around with the little text-to-speech speakers going, and it's nothing but insults and racial nonsense. And I was saying to myself, granted, you could bounce that shit off and be like, okay, whatever, they're just yapping words on the TTS there. Eventually that's gonna get to you. Eventually that's gonna get to you. And I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. It's much more rewarding to have a small positive audience where everyone's on the same page, everyone's just spreading the positivity, moving the snowball down the mountain, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Eventually the snowball is going to get very big and it's going to be amazing. But that's right. Good morning there. Danette. Good morning, Danette. Yes, small and positive, always quality, not quantity. That's right, Danette. That's right, Danette. Good to see you. I hope you and Anthony are having a fabulous morning. Mish45, good to see you. Hope you're having a fabulous morning as well. But yeah, quality over quantity, people. That's right. That's right, Quacky Snacks. Quality over quantity. This channel it does feel like a family, right? Because it is a family. It's an internet family, and this is what the trolls can't stand. This is what people never understood about the families, right? Small, sharing, supportive, right? Learning together. That's what the internet's supposed to be. Fundamentally, that's what the internet's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a place of learning and sharing ideas, and if you keep it positive, then yeah, there's too much greed on social media. Amen, Derek. There is too much greed on social media. I mean, I to be honest, and like Quacky Snacks, I mean, I really do appreciate your very generous donations this month, but I feel kind of guilty. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me feel the pressure of having to be on for like 5 hours a day when I get so much love and all that stuff. But again, I have to keep the live streams entertaining, and when I run out of energy, I can only do so much, and I don't want you guys to hear me tired. So, but there is too much greed on social media, and I think that people are willing to be insulted for money. It's a very short-sighted thing. I mean, do you see yourself doing that 10 years from now? I don't know. And then the whole other genre of just merely going around harassing people in the street. Where do you see that going? Where do you see that going? I appreciate that, Nova Rain. I appreciate that. This pollen's killing me today. I appreciate that, Activity 79. I appreciate that. I'm glad I helped you. That's my job. I will do it again later on this afternoon. But, oh my God, where do you see yourselves, if you're putting out nothing but negative content, where do you see yourself going? Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? These are the big questions we have to ask ourselves. Oh, I appreciate it. I ain't selling nothing, Derek. I'm just here to entertain y'all. That's it. That is all. I am an entertainer. I am not an educator. I am not a philosopher. I am not any kind of professor or historian in any way. I'm just here to entertain y'all and make y'all laugh. That's all I'm here for. That's it. You're white? Yeah, I know. Activity 79, the pollen's ridiculous. And the wind, right, Tinkerbell? Oh my God, it's going to be a windy day today here in New York. The next few hours is going to be windy. So, yeah. If you're off from work today and you live here in New York City, go fly a kite. It's going to be windy. It's going to be a windy day today, but at least the sun is shining. Kim, I appreciate that, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much for your kind donation yesterday, too, as well. Y'all paid for my cab ride to Hart Island. It's going to be a $80 cab with another $15 tip. So, thank you, guys. K Pepper L, good morning. I know sometimes it's hard to speak, right? It's all about fluids and all that stuff. But yeah. So I really do think that when we go to Hart Island next week, we're not gonna have a signal. I'm almost positive of that. So we're gonna do a pre-record, and then we might do a live stream on City Island because that's where we're gonna be to grab the ferry to go out to Hart Island. So we might do a live stream in City Island next week. Planet Sabers, good to see you. The Macy's show is the Macy's show. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Planet Sabers. I'm gonna go to the Macy's Flower Show later on today, but from what I've seen on Anthony's live stream and a couple of other people's Instagrams, I don't think it's worth it to come down from Syracuse. I'm going to be honest. It's very underwhelming compared to years past, especially like 3 years ago. It's very underwhelming. And you got people who don't watch their children and stupid stunad tourists to blame for that. Everybody picks the flowers. Everybody picks the flowers and ruins it for everybody. So I really don't think it's worth it. I know, I appreciate that, Quacky Snack. I appreciate that. I know turmeric power works. Absolutely, Adidsky. Good to see you. Good morning. It's an expensive ride, and I'll tell you why, Kim. We're literally going to go from one side of the city all the way to the other side of the city. We're going to be in a car for almost 20 miles. So we're going to go from the west end of Coney Island all the way up to City Island. So it's going to be an expensive ride, but I appreciate that, Kim. Y'all have helped me pay for that, and I really do appreciate it. Good to see you, Steelhard. Welcome. I hope you're having a great morning, Steelhard. Good to see you. Sorry about yesterday. I know you guys did act. Be careful with the modding. I'll do the modding. But good to see you, Steelhard. We are sorry for the snafu yesterday, but we keep it going. As long as you're here, that's all that matters. It was either that or I was going to go look for your name, and I would have to go to your channel and look for your name. And oh, that's the guy who kicked me out of the seat here the other day. I wonder if he's going to kick me out of this seat. Planet Sabers, yeah, you know what it is, Planet Sabers? The Duchess, my beautiful wife, loves to go to the flower show to take pictures. And she literally only sees one picture that she really wants. Everything else kind of fucking sucks. Especially from years past. They used to cover Macy's with all the flowers, right? They used to cover the front of Macy's with like actual flower petals. What do these people do? The people have to pick the flowers. We actually saw it yesterday, actually. Good to see you, Madam Mojo. Good morning. Good morning, Hala. Good morning, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. We saw this yesterday. We were seeing a beautiful display of these characters from the show Downton Abbey, created in flower form. And we saw this woman on the very last piece. All the other pieces, there was nobody around. On the very last piece, we saw this woman literally. Why does she have to touch it? And it took me everything within my physical being to be like, why are you touching the flowers? Why are you touching the display? This is why we can't have good things. You gotta touch it. I gotta touch it. No, you don't have to fucking touch it. Can you touch it with your eyeballs? And I don't mean like this. I don't mean like that. Just look at the fucking thing and enjoy it. Take a picture of it. It'll last longer. You have an iPhone. You have an Android or a Note or whatever the fuck else they make nowadays. Why do people have to touch shit? Leave it alone. And this is why the Macy's Flower Show sucks this year. Is because of all the tourists who have to touch everything, and the other people who let their kids run wild and feral, and all, you gotta touch it, I gotta touch it. It's real. It's a flower. It's a thing. It's a display. Don't touch it. All right? Don't touch it. I think another thing that triggered me the last few weeks is the New York Botanical Garden, the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, the Branch Brook Park, all the places that have amazing cherry blossom displays. They all had to post in their Instagrams, don't touch the blossoms. They all had to post that. Don't shake the trees, don't climb the trees, and don't pick the blossoms. How hard is that to do? Seriously. I don't know where this, K-Pepper, I don't know where this really stupid behavior is coming from, especially from adults. They should know better. I think it comes from a place of ignorance, entitlement, and selfishness. That's where I think it comes from. There's way too many people who are main character syndrome. And let's be honest, the people who are main character syndrome people, they're the most boring, vile, uncreative humans on this planet. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes. Good morning. It's like teaching kids, keep hands to yourself. Just keep your hands. Just let it be so other people could enjoy it. How hard is that, people? How hard is that? We have cameras. You could take beautiful pictures. I mean, the power of this camera, right, and this phone, this is something when I was like in my early 20s, or more importantly, my teenage years, I couldn't even imagine having a camera this powerful. And now we have a camera this powerful in the size of a candy bar? And you still have to touch shit? You still have to touch stuff? You know, the Duchess, she does this beautiful thing which it looks like she's touching the blossoms, but she's not. You know, and so it's like, here you could like make it look like you're touching something if you're gonna be in a photo, or you know, and enjoy the blossoms. But you don't have to touch it. You don't have to, most importantly, you don't have to pick it off and then, oh, here, look, I got a blossom for you. Can't other people enjoy the blossoms? Can you just let the ones that the wind blew off, can you take the ones that are on the floor already? Can you take those? Those are just as good. You taught your 3-year-old yesterday not to touch the blossoms on the street, and she was disappointed, but you told her it's not for her to touch, only to look. Thank you, Kate Pepperell. That's why Kate Pepperell is a channel member, because he's smart. He's on the trolley, people. I appreciate that, Kate Pepperell. Some furless apes haven't evolved yet. That's a very true statement there, Oleg. That's a very true statement. As the kids used to say back in the 90s, word is born. Word is born, people. Respect. Anyway, today's song that stuck in my head, it was stuck in my head yesterday, but I might as well tell you the name of the song today, is Pass It On, Bob Marley and the Wailers. So if you need a song to listen to today, what am I listening to in my mantra? It's Pass It On, Bob Marley and the Wailers from the Countryman soundtrack. A great movie if you've never seen it. It's a different place, right? Exactly. We used to get clipped from adults. Now exactly. Derek, there's no more discipline anymore. There's no discipline anymore. What's ever happened to people's discipline and respect towards others? I won't touch your blossoms, Jim. Good morning. I won't touch your blossoms, Jim. But maybe we'll get together on the radio show and listen to the Gin Blossoms. Remember that band? Isn't that a great song, Hala? That's right. Bob Marley and the Wailers, Pass It On. Remember that. That's been my mantra for the last 2 days. Probably the next 3 days. Probably less until tomorrow. Pyrea Carrington, good morning. Pyrea, you're going to have a great day, Pyrea. Good to see you. You missed the 80s? Me too. I miss the 80s and the 90s. I do. I miss the 80s and the 90s. I like some things that are in this timeline of Manhattan at the moment, but you know. That way, Bob Marley was the man. Good to see you, Kimberly Grace. Good morning. I know you have a very long playlist, but no Gin Blossoms. Okay. You know, I forgot the big song that Gin Blossoms used to do. I forgot it already. Remember the song? Oh, of course it. Daddy, gotta get a phone in my room. That's a good song. Kimberly Grace, good morning. I hope you have a great day as well, Kimberly. Oh, there goes the phone. He never knows where I'm alone. What can I say? What can I do? Is this my honey? The weather's fine. She's a good friend of mine. Can you say you love me? Daddy, gotta get a phone in my room. See? Lynette Jackson, good to see you. Now, okay, you know, since we're talking about music, I'm going to do one more rant. I'm going to go get my water. We'll do one more rant. Lynette Jackson, you're going to have a great day. Lynette Jackson, you're going to have a great day. Good morning. Your Irish grandfather taught you keep your hands off the blossoms. That's right. Exactly, Derek. Exactly. So we blocked somebody yesterday. It was a very awesome block yesterday, I'm not going to lie. It was a very fulfilling and rewarding block yesterday of a person who decided to disrespect me in somebody else's live stream and then come into my live stream thinking there's nothing fucking wrong. But I'm going to tell you something about this character who we blocked yesterday. This character used to watch the radio show all the time. And he used to always request Imagine Dragons. Thanks to this person that I blocked luckily yesterday, I can't stand Imagine Dragons. You might like Imagine Dragons. I don't like Imagine Dragons. It's commercial music. You know, it's the kind of music you'll use to sell a car or a terrible fucking Avengers movie or something like that. I can't stand that fucking music. I really can't. Anyway, you heard the song Pink Pony Club yesterday. What a nightmare. Curious Raven, good morning. Imagine Dragons. There's a couple of car commercials that use Imagine Dragons. My nephew loves Imagine Dragons. I can't stand that shit. Oh, listening to some 90s OG R&B. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Let's bring it back to the 90s, right, kids? But anyway, this person who we blocked yesterday made me completely loathe and really hate Imagine Dragons. Make me a believer. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, right? Those are the lyrics. I'm a 90s kid too, right? I think 90s was the last decade of good music. That was the last decade of good music. That was it. After the 90s, it began to suck. At least people like Lady Gaga are trying to keep it going. I was like, who's a current artist that I like? Probably Lady Gaga would be the first one to come to mind. I would totally fanboy out. And I would love to see Lady Gaga in concert. Other than that, everything else, not so much. Oh my Lord, this fucking pollen. All right. I'm not sick, guys. I'm not sick. Just gotta keep my throat clear. But this is the 90s pop and rap. Nice. I listen to everything. I'm listening to a podcast right now where they focus on the beats per minute to the music. So they play a lot of disco, a lot of funk, everything from like the 70s through the 90s. But they focus on the beats per minute. So it's really good. Alpha Blondie, Wish You Were Here. There you go. Right? You go all the way back to the 50s had good music too. The 60s had all the riffs. Right? Do me a favor. This is what I want you to do today. If you're feeling a little humglum today, you're feeling a little bit like not the best today, you're feeling in a certain mood, a certain feeling, break out some of your favorite music, all right? Break out some of your favorite music. Listen to some of your favorite music, all right? It's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake listening to your favorite music. It's a piece of cake listening to your favorite music. Remember that. The 90s did have some great music. All the decades up to the 2000s had the great music. After the 2000s, and then like I'm listening to the music like that's like now, and it's like somehow Coney Island Jim finds all the good music, all the good new music. I don't know how the hell you do it, Jim. Bring out some Bill Conti music, hell yeah. When I think of Bill Conti, you know who I think of? You know what I think of? The theme from Lifestyles and the Rich and Famous. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's a good motivation song today. The theme music from the Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Then they got like that. Then they got like that little like funk breakdown, like almost at the end of the song. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Oh, thank you for putting that into my head. Oh my God, Margie, you have a wonderful day too. Yeah, Bill Conti, Hall & Oates. Yeah. Whenever I'm in Lower Manhattan, and I know this sounds ridiculous, people. Whenever I go to the World Trade Center, or like more importantly to like World Financial Center, Brookfield Place. Go fucking. I don't call it Brookfield Place. World Financial Center. Whenever I go to that area of town, the unofficial music of that area is Hall & Oates. Just saying. Just how my brain works. Music is good for the soul. That's right, great minds. That's right. Always great to start a morning with y'all as well. Now, hang out there. Hang out, man. Activity 79, speedy recovery, man. But music is always the remedy, people. You have a lovely day too. Always gives me a pickup too, hanging on out with all of you beautiful people. Thank you so much to everyone who left Arjan and all you people who left super chats. Thank you guys so much. It is much, much, much appreciated. We'll be back at this later on today, probably around 2 o'clock, 2:30, depending on how crazy my group is. And yeah, we're going to go up the east side of Manhattan today, and then we'll ultimately finish at the Macy's Flower Show. So join me later on this afternoon for more exciting adventures here in New York. But do me a favor, you're watching this stream, you got to have a great fucking day, all right? You got to have a great day. Is it already afternoon, evening, or night where you're watching? Well, you got to have a great evening and night. All right, you got to have a great tomorrow as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If you don't see me on later on today, I will be on later on today. But if you miss me, you got to have a great day. All right? If you're watching this live stream, you're going to have a great freaking day. You're going to have a fantastic day. You're going to seize the day. Carpe diem, everyone. All right? Carpe diem. Seize the freaking day. And from Chambers Street, this is dutchmazz signing off. Have a beautiful and fantastic New York day. Whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Soho Joe, good morning. Hug your loved ones. Share just beautiful moments. And good morning, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I will see you guys at 2 o'clock Eastern, or 2:30 Eastern. Take care, kids. Bye-bye.